Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe Grizzly Adams by Beards Brewery is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to try Grizzly Adams. This was $3.29 at Hoffman Street Grocery in Three Rivers, Michigan. It has a bear on there with a beer and an axe. Pretty cool. Then the Beards logo is in the plaid. Citra aggressively hopped. Simcoe is what's on the can. It's like a tree bark, and then it has that. Then it says limited release 160627 maybe, or 18. I can't really tell. It's very like faded on there. Double India Pale Ale. I was trying to look for an ABV. I don't see one. They are in Petoskey, Michigan. 7.6% ABV. Not sure about the IBUs, as they are obviously not listed on the can or on Untapped. Let's go ahead and get this in a glass. Untapped is also calling this an Imperial / double IPA. There we go. So head is khaki in color, caramel color head, medium and small bubbles. I would say there's more small, but there are some medium. From the pour, about 2 fingers of head. Looking at the head on the side, bubbles are compact like dish soap. If we take a look at the color, caramel in color, I do see some protein yeast floating in there. It is kind of clear. I can make out the light, and a couple bubbles coming up, not very many. Let's get this out of the way a little bit. Let's go ahead and smell. Yeah, like a fruity citrus pine. Nothing's very big. It's just all nice and mellow in there. Maybe a hint of sweet malt, but being a double IPA, and by the color, I was really thinking you were going to get lots of malt out of this, but I don't smell it. Yeah, almost like a juicy citrus pine, real mellow, then a little bit of sweet malt. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Medium to heavy body, pushing heavy. Up front, you are getting some citrus in there, followed by a little bit of malt and big bitterness. If anything, I would say this has to be 75, 80 IBU beer. Aftertaste is like a citrus pine kind of thing going on. It's weird. It almost tastes like it's warm. Yeah, like it's weird. It's cold when it goes in, but I'm guessing it's how heavy the beer is. Yeah, it's weird. I guess you just have to see if you get the same, something similar. Yeah, not a bad beer. I like the citrus up front. Now that my mouth's warming up, the aftertaste is more like a pine bitterness in there. It's not bad on the malt. So if you've been following me, watching my videos for a year or so, I'm not too big into the heavy malt beers. I think this one does a good job of balancing that. I would say a standard double IPA has more malt than it does bitterness, but you get a lot of that bitterness. I almost think this is the opposite. It has enough citrus and bitterness to balance out that malt, where that malt profile isn't too big in this beer, but the body lets you know I'm, heavy. Yeah, almost like a orange citrus is what's up front. Then it goes back into a little bit of sweet malt. Then you get that pine bitterness in the back. I would probably go 4 out of 5. If you're into double IPAs, I think you will like this one. For me, it is a good beer. I'm not a big double IPA fan, but what they're doing here, I would drink it again. I probably just wouldn't buy it. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. If we check Untappd, 5 of my friends have had this, average 4.10 out of 5. Almost 1,500 people have had this, average 3.94 out of 5. Mike did like it. He said malt forward, but definitely a nice hop. Super hoppy. Nice drink. Dark amber color. So yeah, not a lot. Yeah, 3.75, 4.25. So there's your average around a 4. Yeah, definitely pick this one up if you're into double IPAs. My throat is burning just a tiny bit, so I would say you are picking up some of that alcohol in this beer, but definitely one to try. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, happy brewing. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, and check out some of our other videos.